everyone, this is a pick a card reading for the next 6 months. So we're going to have a look and see exactly what is coming through for the next 6 months. We have these 4 wonderful piles. But before I get started, I just wanted to mention that if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below. Since I do a giveaway every single month, if you would like to purchase a private paid reading with me, they're done same day within 12 to 24 hours. So I'm here to answer your burning questions, and all the information for private readings is down below. Also, you can purchase them on my website, and it's all there. And then also on my website there are intention manifesting items such as handmade bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, your wallet or your purse, which are hand embroidered by me. There's also intention pouches as well, which you can keep around you or under your pillow, etc. There's divination coins, there's crystals, there's charms, letters, cloths, bowls, etc. Everything's meditated with and saged. And of course you can check out the review section to see how people have seen results with these items for different areas of their life. This absolutely stunning ring which I'm wearing, these are also available on my website as well. They are absolutely, this one is stunning. So yeah, definitely check out my website if you are interested in all of those things. Everything's linked down below. So we have these 4 beautiful piles. We have group 1 right here with this absolutely stunning blue, I believe it's a Chalcedony, I probably said that completely wrong, crystal. You have group 2 with this absolutely stunning blue crystal and the Shuffle Tarot decks. By the way, I'll leave the name of the decks and the crystals down below for your convenience so that you can kind of also know as well. And then we have another Shuffle Tarot deck here with green Aventurine. This is a moon. So we have like the tower, we have here a heart, a moon, and then we have another heart here as well, which is Citrine. And yeah, we have another one of these absolutely stunning decks as well. And I believe it is made by Astrosol. So let me just actually check up the name. Sorry, this is the Fortuna Tarot deck. So we have got that right here, Fortuna Tarot, and this is another Fortuna Tarot. This one has like rose gold on the actual card, as you can see, and this one is holographic on it, purple, green. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 timestamps are down below for your convenience. We're going to start with group number 1. We're also going to grab some runes, which I'm really excited about, as well as charms, and we'll see exactly what is coming through. So I hope you are ready and prepared. And we're going to get started, of course. So I'm going to just move everything to the side here. Okay. All right, group number 1, let's have a look and see what messages we had for you for the next 6 months and what is coming through, what is happening, what is not, etc. You have this absolutely stunning, I believe it's the blue Chalcedony crystal. I could be very wrong, but I'll leave the crystal names down below. And it's beautiful tower, which we see right here. I'm just going to put that right there. And then also we have these stunning cards as well. So let's have a look. This is the Fortuna Tarot. Let's see, next 6 months, we're also going to do a charm reading, and we are also going to get some runes out as well. So we've got lots of messages to look into. Next 6 months, let's have a look and see. Next 6 months. Oh, these cards, they're so nice feeling. They're so nice. Oh, wow. You know, there is definitely a really, really nice vibe here. And you've got the Ace and the 2 of Keys. Okay, so this shows you unlocking golden opportunities. It also shows victory. It shows celebration. I just feel like the next 6 months for you are really about unlocking your true potential and manifesting your dreams and the things that you have really wanted to make happen. Definitely the Ace of Keys, specifically, as we see right here, is a card which definitely does represent just this sense of epiphany as well. So over the next 6 months, you're going to get an epiphany to do something that you have maybe not thought about as much, and you're unlocking your true potential. Some of you are working super hard and you're finally being recognized for your talents and your hard work. And for others of you, you may also be meditating and unlocking so much more of your potential spiritually as well, where your third eye might be more activated. You may feel just so much calmer and nicer and more fulfilled within yourself. There's so much great energy that I see progressing and moving forward. This is so beautiful to see, and it's a continuation with the Two of Keys as well, right? There's so much more harmony and balance. And for those of you that, for example, want to set up your own business, or you want to make your hobby into like a career, let's say, I also see here partnerships, collaborations, sponsorships, and also perhaps someone else also really supporting you as well, or investing. Definitely the Ace to the Two of Keys is such an incredible way to start. And also this represents commitment in your relationships, all right? So this can be friendships that are just absolutely flourishing, but also commitment and someone wanting to properly commit to you or carry on their commitment, and just be really mutual towards you as well. This is stunning. This is absolutely incredible. Okay, nice. Very nice. You've got this sort of Libra energy as well, right at the top here, if you can see the symbols. So that's all about balance and stability, and also beauty as well. So you may be, focusing more on kind of your looks, or wanting to balance out, let's say, proportion on your body, where you might be thinking, I'd like to gain a little weight, or lose a little weight, or tone up. Things like that I definitely see here as well. So yeah, or you might be, like, when I see balance as well, it can also be like your face, and kind of looking at your face and you're thinking, maybe, I am going to do, I don't know, like facial exercises, or, some people also, they get like cosmetic procedures and things like that. I mean, I'm not saying that you have to do those kinds of things. I'm just saying that some people do those, right? So each to their own. That's what I'll say. If I see something, I'm just going to tell you guys. But not everybody, of course, wants to do that. But yeah, for sure, it may be something that you're interested in. Looks-wise, you might be thinking like, this particular piece of clothing looks much better on me than that one. It balances out my my body and my figure, or it just makes me look more what's the word? More comfortable, not comfortable. It makes me look more balanced out, or it makes me look better, or it makes me feel better, Prince of Elixirs, nice. Okay, we've got quite a few cards. I'm going to take the top card here because there's quite a few that came out here. You've actually got the Queen of Elixirs. Okay, so we're staying in the same family again. You've sort of got the keys here, now we've got the elixirs. These two cards here really represent so much more stability coming your way. Okay, so it starts as sort of like this page-like energy. There's a lot of truthfulness from people around you. Okay, also the Queen really represents here a lot of stability, where you're gaining opportunities, but also a lot of respect. So I want you to know that there is a ton of respect here for you, but also you are, in many ways, I feel like a lot of you are settling down here, which I think is also interesting. As well, it's like a sort of like this mother-like energy. I mean, whether you're male or female, there seems to be this female figure that is really wanting to support you. Okay, let's continue. So we're going to do an 8-card spread and then get straight into the charms. The charms and the letters. Okay, we have here the 9. The candelabra. More so, actually, just look at how beautiful that is. Okay, so the thing that I really do pick up here is this sense of your wishes and your desires manifesting, which is so beautiful. I think that it's just such a stunning vibe and such a stunning energy here of feeling content, feeling happy, there being celebrations around you. I mean, this really is about your wishes and your desires manifesting, you know? So think about the things that you've really wanted to make happen in your life. For some of you, it could be getting, you know, a really solid job. For others of you, it could be finding so much more happiness and stability within your own life, you know, and just feeling happier and just feeling more content and fulfilled with the things that you've already got going on. And so think about the things that do make you feel more fulfilled or that give you that sense of happiness and joy, because I really do see that the things that you want personally, and this is going to be different of course for everyone, like it's not the same for every like person out there, that's what's going to manifest for you. You know what's really interesting is that here the energy of the prince goes outwards and the energy of the queen goes inwards, as you see here with these triangles. What's really quite interesting and exciting here is the fact that you have this balance, but also there can be a sense of adventure, there can be a journey that you take or a trip or a little holiday that just makes you feel really excited. And there's a lot of energy going outwards, of course, because you'll be spending a lot more energy in that sense. But then also there's this sense of contemplation, again, strengthening your spiritual path, looking after yourself, where energy is also restored as well. So it's a perfect balance. Let's see what else we have. Okay, you've got the 10 here and the Princess of Candles. The 10 here is interesting, you know, because this could be seen kind of like the 10 of Wands in many ways, but actually I feel here what's really happening is that there is a sense here of fulfillment, like mutual fulfillment, mutual joy. There also seems to be, especially with the Princess of Candles, like a new beginning from what I can sense as well, because the 10 technically does go to the princess, so keep that in mind. Seems to be a lot of fiery energy, lots of creativity. It can also be that, you know, you wish for something and then very much so you find that, oh, wait a second, like this means I can no longer keep going in the same direction that I've been going in. And so that's something to also keep in mind as well. Say for example, okay, this is just an analogy, don't want to like trigger anyone, but say for example, you really want to, I don't know, lose weight, right? Well, you can't keep going in the same direction that you've always been going in. There has to be a bit of a change, right? And that is going to then put you towards the path of the sort of Princess of Candles, right? And sort of get you to your goal. Or if you want to manifest a new job, you can't keep going in the same way you've been going, in the same job that you've been doing, or the same, you know, energy that you've been sitting in. It's going to require something different, right? So that's basically the 10 of Wands. Like there's going to be change and it can feel like a lot and it can feel like a very heavy thing, but then there's progression, there's movement, and there's good direction to it as well. Okay, so that's what I'm really seeing. That's how I wanted to describe the 9 to the 10. Okay, and the next 6 months is bringing you tons and tons of change. I feel a lot of you are switching careers here, or you're going from a career to setting up your own business. Finally, we have here the Devil. Okay, well that's interesting. Okay, a lot of you may feel like you don't, you know, sometimes the change is too difficult. You may feel like you're still holding on to things. And the Devil here is really a sense of practicing detachment. You know, the Devil is very, very important because a lot of you here have goals, and those goals are described by the energy that supports the Devil, which is Capricorn, right? That's the sign that Devil actually rules over. Or no, the sign that, well, Capricorn rules over the Devil, right? Or the Devil rules over Capricorn. Anyways, they're tied together. And Capricorn is about goals, it's about the earthy element and nature of things. And so ultimately, what I see here is to be able to reach your goals, okay, those pentacle aspects, the coins, and your dreams, your wishes, and your desires, you have to be able to detach, and you have to be able to kind of go with the flow and enjoy life. So that's the Devil, okay? Try not to get too attached to things. Try not to feel like it's the end of the world if you can't do that particular thing, because I don't feel like it's the end of the world. And the Devil here also goes to show obsession. You know, there may be people that are obsessed with you or that really want to spend time with you over the course of the next 6 months, especially if they have ignored you for a long period of time. So that's again something that I'm also picking up on as well. Okay, so let's go to charms and letters and things like that. So we'll have a look and see what's coming through there. Let's see. Alright, so we have runes, okay, and let's just grab. we'll start first of all with letters. We will go to charm. And let's go with a couple of runes. Okay, so we have here an I, we have an N, an F. So what I do want to mention here is that the letters can be initials, okay, it can also spell out words for the next 6 months for things coming your way. We also have an S, E, P, a C, and another C as well. Okay, so that's what we've got letter-wise. This could be people's initials, it can also spell out words like I mentioned. Alright, so that's what we have there, and I'm seeing many things, to be honest. You know, one of the things is in, right? In, and also no is also what I'm seeing there as well. Okay, so aside from that, we do have a whale, okay, so that's again about going with the flow, like we mentioned as well, but also doing things larger than life. Like, you definitely have this energy where big things are coming your way, but try not to get so attached to those particular desires, because again, you know, attachment can cause suffering, and of course we don't really want that, but also, you know, so again, it's good to go with the flow. You have a bicycle where you are on a journey, okay, and you're going to get to where you want to get to, so try not to feel like things are, you know, not going to go your way or things like that, because I very much so do feel like things will manifest for you, things will progress for you, and they will happen. It's just a process, and I think that that is one of the most like important things. Okay, you also have here a key as well, so that shows commitment. Remember, we saw those keys as well. You're unlocking your potential. There's so much more commitment coming your way. This is the energy, technically this reminds me of the devil. I know that this also symbolizes the Day of the Dead, but it also represents here this sense of like death and rebirth, change and transformation, but in a very good way. And then you also have here as well, love me. So there's definitely some kind of commitment in regards to love that I did pick up on, especially in the next 6 months. So your relationships seem to be going in a really good direction. What I see here, some of you may be meeting someone new, or a relationship with someone could progress around this time. Okay, and then for your runes, we have this one right here. Okay, so this one here is known as Thrisas. It's actually known as giant, so it represents here protection, it represents defense, it also represents like a lot happening, which is so true, like a lot is going on. And then this one here is known as Bekono, which is birch tree, okay, and this one represents healing, regeneration, family, fertility, celebrations, so definitely just know that as well for some of you who are trying. You know, fertility makes a lot of sense. It also makes sense in the sense of commitment and family and things like that. So yeah, that's what I'm really seeing there coming through for you for the next 6 months. And so that is your reading, group 1. Now, if this resonated with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course, all of my intention items are also on my website, including these stunning rings as well. So do check it out if you're interested. The link will be down below, and I hope that you will take care, and I'll see you all very soon. Oh, and also, if you'd like to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I post short videos on there as well, so definitely check those out. They're linked down below, my handles, and those are my only accounts, okay? So just keep that in mind. There's a lot of scammers around, so those are my only accounts. You can click on the links, it will take you directly to my pages. Okay, so let's get these to the side, to the left. Okay, and then these ones actually go in the charm box. All right. Ooh, it matches the ring. How pretty. All right, group number 2. We're going to have a look and see 6 months from now what messages we have for you. So this is the crystal that you have chosen. So beautiful. Let's put it right there. And then we have a shuffle tarot deck as well. Let's see what the next 6 months holds for you. And then we're also going to do charm reading with runes as well, which I'm so excited about. So we've got lots of messages to look forward to. And let's have a look. Next 6 months, group number 2. So this deck is very unique. I just want to mention that. It's not always what it seems like with this particular deck, so bear with me, okay, and I'll explain all of the messages, because some of you may look at this, especially if you're familiar with tarot, and you might think to yourself, oh my god, isn't that the 9 of Swords? But actually, no, it's the 9 of Pentacles. So just keep that in mind, is that this deck has some really interesting meanings to it, okay, and of course I'm going to connect them to you and your messages, and also with spirit as well. Well, spirit's going to be giving us messages, but of course I'm going to be delivering them to you. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the 7 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so we're going to get 8 cards. We have here the 6 of Cups with the 2 of Pentacles. All right. We also have here the 10 of Pentacles. Again, I know this card looks scary because a lot of you would just kind of associate it with, you know, the 10 of Swords, but actually that's the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. All I'm going to say is wow. Oh, we got quite a few here. I'm not going to take these ones. I'm just going to take that top one, because that's what I really feel energetically. So what I'm seeing here, especially for you, let's see what these other 2 cards are. Wow, Lovers. And you've got the 4 of Pentacles. There's stability, okay? There is absolutely, over the next 6 months, there is absolutely, hands down, so much stability. It's so incredible to see this. I mean, the 9 of Pentacles here shows that some of you have been struggling, okay? And the next 6 months shows that all of these struggles that you have faced, I'm not going to say that it was worth it, because, you know, sometimes it just feels unfair, you know, to have struggled to this extent, but it's all coming together is what I want to say. You know, you are powering through a lot of what you've been through. You're not trying to make it all bitter, you know, you're trying to get better, and you're not trying to hold on to the bitterness. That's what I'm trying to say. You're trying to move forward. You're trying to take care of yourself. You're trying to put yourself in a place that just feels good, where you feel happiness and you feel content and you feel fulfilled from within yourself. That is the 9 of Pentacles. You know, this 9 of Pentacles is just one of the most significant cards, because it's about independence and confidence and being okay by being by yourself. Some of you may have gone through separations. You may have gone through situations where you lost, you know, people around you that you really felt supported you. And ultimately, this is about you recovering and healing. And it's a process, of course. It's not so simple, but you may have also lost a job, for example, and you're trying to basically recover. So the 6 of nothing, basically. The next 6 months is what I'm trying to say. Next 6 months here is about you, you know, really piece by piece, sort of getting everything in order. And for many of you, there can be new opportunities that arise here. 10 of Pentacles shows that you're really going to feel so much more healed, so much more happier, so much more fulfilled within yourself, so much stronger also within the things that you're doing. And the 7 of Cups here is beautiful, because that shows your wishes, your dreams, and your desires against all odds. And also with the 7 of Cups, especially if you've been struggling and you just don't know what is in your path or in your life, and you're just like, oh, I don't know what's happening. Trust me when I say there is so much coming your way. There's so much more happiness, so much more joy, so much more fulfillment, and ultimately you will just find yourself in such a better place from what I see here. Like, I don't feel like things are over for you. I don't feel like things are completely lost, done and dusted. There's so much more coming your way. And also the 7 of Cups here really shows that there are so many opportunities that can manifest. So I mean, opportunities in regards to like love, for example, if you're on a dating site, you may find that there are many options or many people that you want to speak to versus there being just like nobody, right? Or you may also find that in terms of when you come to apply for jobs, or if you're applying for universities, or you're applying for things in general, you find that there's not just one option or no options, there's many options. And that's what I see. Same as well with those of you that want to buy a house, for example. You may find that, oh wow, there's so many houses on the market right now, there's so many choices. Or if you are trying to buy a car, you may think to yourself, wow, there's actually so many cars in my budget. And that would really surprise you, because you might think to yourself like, oh, I was only maybe thinking, that it's going to be quite a challenge to find a car in my budget, but here we go, there's so many options. And so what I'm seeing here is that group number 2, you are going to have options and choices. 2 of Pentacles, okay, to the point where you're going to have to make some decisions, and you may think to yourself like, should I go in that direction or that direction? Should I do this or this, right? Technically we do have a 6 here, which of course is the 6 of Cups, and this is all about opportunity. This is about things flourishing. It's about you planting the seeds and doing all of that inner work, which we see with the 9 of Pentacles. So if you are having a rough time, if you are unsure about where your path is taking you, keep working on yourself, keep taking care of yourself, keep putting yourself first. One foot in front of the other is better than nothing. You know how they say like every penny counts? It's so true, isn't it? And so this is about the sense of like, plant those seeds. Do your manifestations, but then let it grow, right? That's the important thing also with the law of attraction as well, is that once you have done your law of attraction, like manifesting, or you're listening to subliminal music, after you're done with it, let it go to the universe, let it naturally happen. When you are trying to grow a plant, let's say, you put the seeds, right? And you do all of that. You don't tell the plant, like, come on now, grow faster. Where are you, plant? Like, come on, looking at my clock, plant. You haven't grown yet. We just let it grow, right? We do our own things, focus on ourselves, and then one day we just realize, wow, the plant's really grown. Okay, you need to water it and things like that, But it just happens naturally. You can't force it to happen. And that's one of the things that I find with a lot of people these days, is that when they manifest, they're then wondering why it hasn't happened yet. And that's the thing, is that we just naturally let it happen, right? We just gotta just continue to focus on ourselves, and one day it will manifest. But I see a lot of stability here. I see a lot of happiness. I see this sort of family kind of vibe and energy as well. I know that this card actually looks very grim, but in the grand context of things, it's also about loyalty, and it's also about a sense of sort of like, what's the word? Trust, trust, loyalty, stability, which we're seeing here as well. Abundance, of course, and the Lovers here definitely goes to show as well such a strong energy in regards to love. So many of you are finding, lovers, your love life is getting stronger, you're having options and choices, so you're thinking, should I do this, or should I do this, or should I go with this person or that person? You're definitely not limited for choice, let's say. And of course the 4 of Pentacles shows stability in so many aspects of your life: career, friendships, family, love, but also in regards to how you're feeling mentally and emotionally. Very, very strong, which is amazing. So group number 2, next 6 months. Look, it's a work in progress, okay, but you have choices and options. I think the thing for you is not whether you're going to have choices or options, it's the decisions that you then have to make, okay? So when you make decisions, listen to your gut and your instinct, very important, and try not to make decisions out of anger. Very important as well, okay? You want to make sure that the energies are very balanced and it just feels calm when you make those decisions. Okay, let's go with letters. Let's go with charms, and let's go with runes. So we'll get 2 of these. Okay, let's see what those are. Oh, there's 3. Oh no, this actually I put in my charm box because it's just the green Aventurine crystal. So that sometimes gets a little confusing, but these are of course the runes. So we have this one right here. This one actually is Algies, so it's elk, and it represents emotions, growth, harmony, purity, and affirmations, which we did mention the law of attraction. So continue with your positive affirmations, continue with just knowing that so much more emotional strength is coming your way, emotional balance is coming your way, harmony, growth is coming your way. There's a sense of purity as well to your life that I also pick up here. Okay, and then this one, which is of course as we see right there. This one is Easter, so it represents ice actually, right? So it could also be moments over the next 6 months where the ice is being broken, like there's an icebreaker, you know. It represents barrier, can also represent challenges as well, but look, you're getting through those challenges, right? So I'm not saying that it's going to be completely easy, but I do feel like you're healing and you're going down like a very significant path. And it's also about introspection, which I see you doing a lot of as well, as we see there, trying to make decisions. So it's also about release as well, kind of like releasing things from the past that you're still maybe holding on to, but also moving forward with healing. See the rocking horse here as well. Some of you may feel like you've just been on this rocking horse, like back and forth, like you're not actually going anywhere. And that's where I see you really sort of breaking out of that and being able to complete this cycle that a lot of you have been going through. Okay, so you also have a leaf as well, so things will change, okay, just like seasons and cycles, things will change. You have another leaf as well, so it's really about growth, personal growth, happiness, fulfillment. We also have here a camera as well, so a lot of you may have, again, you may still be fixated on the past, but over the next 6 months, I do feel here that you're sort of moving forward from that, as we see with the leaves, but also you may take up a hobby which includes maybe taking photos or making a scrapbook with pictures. I just see photographs and I see you doing things with photographs. You might be sort of organizing your photographs on your phone and kind of making, I don't know, categories. There's definitely stuff about photos. This can also represent Instagram, so keep that in mind. You also have a shell here as well with a seahorse, so there could be something about visiting a beach or visiting a place where you have like seahorses, like maybe it's an aquarium. I definitely see seahorses and shells. So again, beach could be a holiday where you go somewhere that has a beach. Aquarium, yep, that's pretty much what I'm seeing. But you may also have like items around you that maybe have this kind of print on it, so you may have seahorses and shells on it or things like that, but I definitely see those. There's also many of you coming out of your shell, which I also want to mention over the next 6 months. So for letters, which can be initials or words that get spelt out, we have O, P, F, E, S, N, another F, and a T as well. Okay, what's really beautiful about this is we have a 10. Okay, so 10 is right there. 10 is known as the pinnacle. It's known as the completion. Okay, and it's again the sense of like completing a cycle, moving forward into like a new season. And we have also, so yeah, you may see other words there. That's the main one that really stands out to me. And we've also got on as well. Okay, so on and 10. The green Aventurine is beautiful. It's a stunning crystal which actually helps with sort of strength and calming. It also helps with the heart chakra as well. But I see love, you know, I really do see love here, and I see a lot of strength coming your way too. So wow, okay, a lot of you are breaking out of cycles here and having so much more stability as well, so that's beautiful to see. So this is your reading, group number 2. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course intention items, which are down below. And of course, yeah, the link down below, shop Moonlight Guidance. There's also this beautiful ring on there as well, and lots of other rings and items and bracelets, necklaces, etc. on my website, so do check that out. And yeah, also if you wanted to follow me on Instagram or TikTok, my handles are down below, because yeah, I post short free videos on there, so definitely do check those out if you're interested, because I definitely haven't mentioned it too much, but yeah, it's pretty cool, so do check it out. And yeah, that's what we've got here. Okay, so I'll see you all very soon if you choose to come back, and take care everyone. Alright, so I'm just going to put these in here. Let's put these in here. And here. And here. Alright, I'm just going to take like a little tea break, because my tea is hanging out here, and I'm literally just going to drink it. What should we talk about? I usually talk about something, right? I mean, I don't do these tea breaks in every single reading, but runes, right? Let's talk about runes because I've been using them a lot recently. It takes a lot of learning, I would say, with runes, and yeah, it's one of those things, but there's a lot of history to it, and they're often found also in the house, or like on houses, especially in Romania. Like you can actually find hidden symbolism on the exterior of the houses, which I think is really interesting. So that was something I was finding out, and I've just been getting so much more into runes and using them as a form of messages, of course, to get out to you guys as well, because you know, charms and letters are great, but runes have so much history, just like tarot does, right? So I was just really fascinated by it. So yeah, so I have these ones, of course, that I'm using, and they are green Aventurine ones. This one actually came in the spiritual goodies goodie box, so they do like a spiritual box every single month, and they send out these items which you can actually purchase on a subscription, and this is what actually came in there. So got the runes on the green Aventurine crystals, which is so beautiful. I know that also Waterstones have one as well, which is very inexpensive, and I think they're just on like these plastic sort of pieces. They're like little marbles, but I don't think they're real crystals, but they are very affordable and they're very good quality as well. And so yeah, definitely do check them out if you're interested. But you can get runes anywhere. I'm sure you can get them on Amazon, you can get them in everywhere. So yeah, they're really great for divination, but I'd highly suggest learning about them first, because there's so much history and there's definitely right and wrong ways like to use them, which I think is really important. I wouldn't suggest like just heading straight into it. I definitely recommend doing research on runes and really learning runes first in that sense, because yeah, there's a lot to do with it, you know. So anyways, so that's what I thought I'd mention with runes. I mean, of course you can buy them and then learn a lot about them, but I definitely feel that what happens sometimes, what's also happened with a lot of people I know, is that they buy them and then they just find they don't use them because, I don't know, they buy it and then they don't feel like using them, you know. It's very strange actually, but yeah, because there's a lot of them, and of course they all have different like what do you call them, like patterns on them, of course, which of course mean different things. And then I don't know, people can kind of get a bit sort of like, nah, can't be bothered with it, you know, which is unfortunate. So yeah, definitely look into what they are first, and then of course decide. Anyways, so I thought I'd just mention that. Alright, so we begin. I feel nice and refreshed after just drinking my tea. I drank it very fast, to be honest, which I don't think is how you're supposed to drink tea, but in all honesty, it was getting cold, and you know, I just saw it sitting there and I was like, oh, okay. So a little tea break and I feel nice and refreshed. For those of you wondering, it was a matcha tea. Alright, so alright, group number 3. Let's have a look and see next 6 months, or 6 months from now, what is happening and what is going on. And yeah, let's see. So we have here this moon. It's green Aventurine, and let's get started. So this is one of the shuffle tarot decks, and we are also going to be looking into runes and charms as well, and the runes are actually green Aventurine as well, which I think is really interesting. So let's have a look and see 6 months from now. Ooh, the world. Okay, you got the world. Let's get all the cards out. I feel it. Oh, the world, the lovers. You've got the emperor. By the way, I am an upright reader, so I thought I'd mention that. You have temperance. You have the empress. So you got the empress and the emperor. You have here the 4 of cups. 2 of wands. 9 of wands. Okay, so those are your cards. I really wanted to put the Empress sort of in line with the Emperor. I see that basically, over the next 6 months, I just want to mention this as well, that there seems to be some really interesting things that happen that lead you 6 months from now to feel so much more stable from within yourself. The Four of Cups is interesting because the Four of Cups shows rest and retreat, but also it does show this sense of like having this sort of wish and this item. For some of you, okay, this could be like a vision board that you put up on your wall or that you have around you. There's some kind of dream that is just like bam, like right there. It could be near where you sleep, or there may be a poster. It may be something that you are sort of visualizing, but there's definitely something that you are aspiring to. You know how there's so many people that put things on their walls, or if there's like someone they admire, like, you know, people sometimes put posters of like celebrities and things like that, but, or they used to at least, right? I don't know if it's that much of a thing now as well, but, you know, but there's definitely something you're aspiring to because you have these 3 cups, you know, and you have that stability, but there's something here that you really have a lot of admiration for, and I really feel like it's one of those things that you really, really wanted. So that's interesting. I feel like this can also be in regards to an opportunity, like love, for example. The thing that I do see over the next 6 months is that love is developing and coming into your life. So 6 months from now, you will feel very happy in a partnership, in a relationship, and a connection that makes you feel so happy. That's wonderful. Okay, but some of you may have sort of struggled with it, especially with the Four of Cups, you know. So the Lovers card here shows love and happiness and joy and fulfillment and respect. The Emperor with the Empress also shows counterparts and things coming together also in that sense. Temperance also shows these 2 lovers there, and the Two of Wands is about partnership and balance, right? So I'm seeing some huge love messages. The World card also shows you feeling super satisfied and happy and balanced as well, you know, with the scales, and the World card also is known to be about sort of balance and fulfillment and sort of flying and feeling on top of the world, on top of cloud 9, feeling really, really content and very, very happy. 6 months from now, there can be proposals or commitments that can be made in terms of family and joy and your future, so you feel stable and you feel very, very happy. You also have as well the Nine of Wands, which is a lot of like thinking and pondering and wondering, where 6 months from now you're looking back and you're being like, wow, like a lot happened, but actually it all happened for a purpose. And that's the thing that I see with Justice as well, is that there are some good karmas coming your way over the next 6 months. So 6 months from now, you look back and you'll be like, wow, like so much interesting, you know, goodness happened. But it just gives you perspective as to like, okay, like certain things didn't work out because it wasn't the right timing to. So only will you know 6 months from now why certain things over the next 6 months happened. Okay, that's, again, I know it sounds a little complex, but that's what I'm seeing. But I definitely see love manifesting for you. I see commitments, I see marriages, I see proposals. It's going to be different for everyone because everyone's like in a different path. Some of you are completely single, some of you are in a situation with someone, some of you are already with someone, you know what I mean? So it's really different, but I do see partnership and happiness. I see fulfillment and joy. I also just see this really beautiful energy of you feeling settled and very, very content, and feeling also very respected. I see intimacy, I see passion, and I see excitement and conversations, and you just feeling at one with someone else. And this is also stuff that's going to get, like, it's going to come to light over the course of time, and that's what I see here as well, especially with, because there's someone that's obsessed with you, you know, 6 months from now, and just you feel so happy and so balanced. So it's going to come to light. You know, Moon is about things coming to light that are hidden, cycles, changes, things moving forward, and things really going in a direction that just gives you so much more happiness and joy. And that's just so beautiful. Isn't it beautiful? Like, can we just all be in agreement that this is so beautiful? For those of you that have been struggling with love, 6 months from now, you are feeling good. You're feeling good because things are together, and you feel like, wow, things have come together. And you're also, it's not a sense of like you having to chase after someone to keep things together. This is them also being mutual towards you. Isn't that nice? Is that not nice? That is so nice, isn't it? So that's what we have there. So let's go to the charms. Oh, sorry, I've left one in here. It's a leaf, to be honest. Should we keep it in here? It stayed in there. Let's keep it, right? So there's a reason it must have stayed in there. It's never happened before, but look, it stayed in there from the last, I believe, the last reading. So, you know, these leaves are really about sort of like shedding out some of the old to allow the new growth to happen. This could also be happening actually with some of you in regards to actual hair, for example, because there can be periods of time, for example, where you might be shedding hair and then new hair grows in its place. I'm not a doctor, so like let's not get too much into that sort of health aspect of things, but there's definitely a shedding of the old to allow the new. This can also be to do with exfoliating, like some of you might be exfoliating your skin just a little bit more regularly, or yeah, shutting out, you know, certain friendships that maybe are just not really there for you, you know, or it's not giving you so much happiness, so you're allowing the new to sort of come in that sense. So that's what I see with the leaves. Okay, so here we go with your, ooh, the ring. They got 2 rings, nice. Okay, so like I mentioned, I did see engagements, proposals, things like that. So you have the 2 rings here, okay, ta-da! You know, as I just literally did that, I got a flash of the Olympic rings. So maybe for some of you that means something, like maybe getting into sport or being inspired by sport, things like that, okay? Just want to mention that. This is a timeless reading whenever you're watching this, but I don't know why. I just literally also just, when I did that, I was like envisioning the Olympic rings. So just keep that in mind, okay? But we do see rings there. We also see these angel wings, okay? So you are being protected, which by the way, we see here. Okay, you're being protected. We see the flamingo, which is really a sign of elegance as well, and the colour pink is really coming to me, so there may be something about the colour pink that just makes you really happy. You may be blushing a lot 6 months from now. You may be feeling super in love or using, like for example, the pink emojis a lot, or you might be being gifted things that are pink, for example. I don't know, I'm seeing a lot of pink, like with your male or female, I do see pink. It's also the colour of the divine feminine, but again, I just want to mention as well, you know, whatever kind of relationship you're in, whether you're, you know, in a male-female relationship or male-male relationship or female-female relationship, divine feminine can still be, you know, regardless of gender. Like I just really want to mention that as well. So yeah, I just see pink, okay, and sort of the divine self, pink flowers as well. You got a tricycle, which I think is interesting, which, by the way, isn't even able to stand up. So if anyone here has been in a third-party situation, trust me, the tricycle is just not, you know, it was falling over. So I don't feel like that's going to be the case. I feel like a lot of third-party situations are going to be over. And I also feel here that your good karma is truly coming to you, because karma is also represented by the number 3. The anchor here, okay, is like a weight. But I also feel like the weight is going to be lifted, because we do have these angel wings where you're being protected and you're shedding out old things. It's a little bit like birds as well, because, you know, I saw the 9 of Wands here, and you've got this bird. They also do molt as well, and they sometimes lose like a lot of their sort of feathers and things like that for the new growth to happen. So again, that's something I'm seeing. So it's really interesting actually, but I definitely see here you are on your way towards more success and more happiness, especially in regards to love. But I also see so much more balance and happiness coming your way too, which is so lovely. And the green Aventurine is a great crystal for those of you that want to sort of keep a crystal around you to sort of boost the energies of this. Green Aventurine is great. It's also very inexpensive as well as a crystal, which is wonderful. We like that. But also it just has this beautiful energy of boosting your heart chakra. It's got some amazing properties to it where it can help to boost your heart chakra, and I just feel like, why not? We love that, right? So yeah, it just shows that whatever's hidden is going to come to light and give you so much more happiness for the future. So that's what we have there. So this is your reading, group number 3. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course intention items, which are on my website as well. Rings are also on there too, charms, letters, etc. And also, if you wanted to follow me on TikTok, feel free to do so. I do have a TikTok where I make free short videos on there as well. And yeah, so even if, you know, I know that TikTok is banned everywhere, but I also post my TikToks on my Instagram just so that nobody kind of like has to, you know, miss them or things like that. So yeah, that is what we have there, okay? So take care, everyone, and I hope to see you all very soon. And let's go to the last group. Last but never least, let's just say that. Oh my gosh, I actually forgot to do your letters. Do you know what? I'm going to do it now. I know it sounds a little bizarre, but we might as well, because I didn't actually technically fully forget. I had it literally right in front of me, but, you know, sometimes these things happen. But, I mean, if you clicked off early, then it just is what it is. So yeah, we mainly just have initials, I would say, rather than words. So we have a Y, a V, an F, a P, an S, a P, and a C. Okay, this has actually lots and lots of vowels in there, so I do want to mention, but they don't really come out here, so that's what we have there. We do have PC, which is interesting. Okay, so that's what we've got there. All right, so take care, everyone. Bye. Okay, let's take those away. I can't believe I forgot to do that, but actually, do you know what? Must be a purpose to it, for sure. All right, let's go to group number 4. Yellow, yellow. It's so mellow. Group number 4, this is your reading with me for the next 6 months from now, should I say. I think we will still mention sort of what's happening in the next 6 months, but also it's mainly like 6 months from now. So we have this beautiful heart, and this is a citrine, a yellow citrine heart, which I'm just going to place right there. And then we have here the Fortuna tarot deck. So let's have a look. Okay, I'm going to be doing a small tarot spread. We're going to also look at charms, letters, and runes as well. So yeah, we'll take a look and see what's going on. Okay. So we have got, oh my goodness, how stunning is this deck? It's got this absolutely beautiful holographic. Ah, so pretty. Okay, we have here the Queen of Keys. This is beautiful. We have the Prince of Keys. We have the King of Keys. Oh my goodness. Last but never least, you know, you may be group 4. But you've got alchemy, whoa, with those 2 cups as well. You've got here the King of Talismans, and then you've also got the Queen of Elixirs. Oh my goodness, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, let's see what your last 2 cards here are. All right. Okay, we've got an extra bonus card. That's completely fine. All right. So we have the universe. Oh my goodness. We also have here judgment. So that's decisions and change. Oh my goodness. Look at that. You've got the 3 of, well, reminds me of sort of like the 3 of Wands. It's like the 3 of, well, candles, I guess. Or, you know, I'm going to explain this as we go along anyways, but what I am seeing here is that you will see a very big difference 3 months from now, actually, where you'll find that things in your life are becoming so much more stable. You'll feel like things are really progressing in the right direction. The Queen of Keys is about you feeling so happy with how you achieve things, because I see so much more achievement. I see you being respected by people around you. Your family is so much more respectful of you and your energies. You're feeling happy, you're feeling content, you're feeling fulfilled, you're feeling respected, but also at the same time, one of the most beautiful things that I do pick up here is just this sense of you feeling so content and really, really happy. That's one of the most incredible things that I honestly am seeing, is that the Queen of Keys shows you feeling so stable. It also shows that many of you are unlocking your highest potential. You are also unlocking job opportunities or promotions. You're also, you know, being able to, especially with the Prince of Keys, you're having support. So there could be like a boss or a manager or a brother or a sister or a mother or a father or a stranger, let's say, who is helping you to really unlock your highest potential. It could be a guru, a mentor, could even be a tarot reader, right? It could be someone that you just really admire or that you're listening to, who just really helps you. And I'm really not, you know, kind of like trying to talk about myself here, you know, because it could be other tarot readers that really help you, or someone else that helps you, you know, but definitely there's someone that's allowing you to unlock your highest potential. And you may be meditating. I feel like a lot of you might be just bringing so much more stability to yourself, and the more you fill up your own cup, the more is being offered to you by the universe. So the more you focus on yourself, the more you take care of you, the more you love yourself, you know, the more is coming to you as well. And that's the sort of energy here with alchemy. This really does go to show that there is also love. You know, there's true love. The more you love yourself, the more love is coming towards you, also from the form of somebody else. The more commitment you give yourself, the more opportunities you're unlocking here, especially in regards to work, but also in regards to family, being so much more respectful. The King of Keys here shows beautiful amount of stability. See, I see love here. King and the Queen of Keys is really quite significant because it also shows commitment. So for those of you that are not yet in a commitment, 6 months from now you will be in a commitment, you'll be in a relationship, you'll feel very solid, very happy. The Prince of Keys also represents, for those of you trying to have a child, for example, there can be news of a child. Okay, I'm just saying that because you've got the King of Keys, the Queen of Keys, and then you've got the Prince of Keys, so just keep that in mind. Okay, but not everybody, you know, maybe wanting a child at this time. So just, you know, keep that in mind, that it can also be the birth of like a new opportunity as well, because I do see fertility here as well. We also have the King of Talismans, so a lot of you are becoming so much more stronger in how you communicate your thoughts, your wishes, your desires, the things that you want. You're becoming so much more progressive in how you choose to do things, how you choose to go about things. You are taking care of yourself, you're putting yourself first, you're trying to do the most you can for you. And ultimately, one of the most significant, most important things that I do see here as well is that you've also got the Queen of Elixirs, so you're standing up for yourself, you are so much more intuitive, you are, you know, really just trying to do what feels best for you by looking after yourself, but also being a good person, like, let me just say that. And the universe really is supporting you, okay? The more you support yourself, the more the universe is supporting you. Always remember, okay, that rejection is redirection, and also that, you know, by not holding on to that so personally, you're allowing the universe to really give to you, because you are detaching away from, you know, feeling like, oh my god, I got rejected by that, like how dare that thing, you know, reject me. But when you detach and you look after yourself, everything for your highest good comes to you. And the universe here just is absolutely supporting you, okay? There can also be like placements in your birth chart, for example, that are also allowing for better astrological sort of combinations where you don't get so triggered by, say, for example, retrogrades. You don't get so triggered by certain squares or certain, you know, let's say, conjunct planets. You know, you are able to handle those things a lot better, and it doesn't affect you to such a higher degree. Or when a full moon or a new moon happens, you know, things are, I guess, in a way, you feel happy to sort of release things, or you feel, you know, motivated to kind of feel your emotions. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like the universe is supporting you, and your emotions are you're feeling so much more comfortable in your emotions. That's what I'm trying to say. So judgment here is basically that, okay? Scorpio energy, Pluto energy, you feel so much more comfortable in your emotions and what you're holding within yourself. 6 months from now, big transformations are happening, career-wise, love-wise, commitment-wise, family-wise. Oh my gosh, it's the whole shebang really, and it starts 3 months from now from what I see here with this particular card. How amazing is that? You're making better decisions, but the universe is supporting you to make those better decisions. The more spiritually awakened you are, and the more you work on your spiritual path, also, the better the universe supports you, because you're then supporting yourself, if that makes sense, right? What you give to yourself, you are attracting back in other ways, also from others. That's amazing. Love it. Love it. I love what I'm seeing here for you. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Stunning and beautiful. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's go to charms, letters, runes, everything, and see what's happening there. Let's put your little crystal there. Okay, so let's go with letters first. Charms. And your runes. Okay. All right. So for the letters, this can be initials. It can also spell out words. You've got a Y and an N, a V and a C. You also have a P and another P. Okay. So there's lots of vowels in here. I just want to mention that, but you know, they don't want to come out. So this is what we have. This can be initials. Can also spell out maybe certain things around you, you know what I mean? Like maybe even states as well. So just keep that in mind. So let's have a look. You've got this marker as well. You're really getting to the destination you want to get at, or get to, you know, where you want to feel content and stable and fulfilled, making the best choices and directions for yourself, or being on the right path, let's say. We have the seahorse here, which is really, really interesting. Seahorse can also represent fertility and family and joy, and sort of also just kind of going with the flow and being unique and not being afraid of being yourself. So there's actually a really great energy about sort of being yourself, not being afraid to be yourself, going with the flow, gliding along with things, and more coming your way. You have 3 hearts, okay? So the first heart is, of course, the one that you had for your pile, which is the citrine heart. The second heart is this tiny little charm that we see here, which has like a tiny little rose on the side, okay? And then your third heart is this glittery heart right here. So there's definitely love coming through, okay, in 3 different forms. First of all, with your career and you loving your career and career stability. Now, for those of you in education, it can also be you just feeling like, wow, I know what I want to do with my life and my career. So, you know, there's career love. The second aspect of love is like love is in romantic love between you and somebody else, okay? And the third love is to do with family, but also yourself as well, like self-love, family love, you know, in that sense. So there's just a lot of love, okay, that we pick up on. So we also have these runes as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to explain those, but we do also have the key. So let me explain the key at this time. You know what's really interesting about the key is that there's commitment, there's stability, there's security, you're unlocking your highest potential, and of course your desires, which I think is obviously wonderful. We like it when you are unlocking your desires and your dreams. That's obviously wonderful, it's obviously great. We do appreciate it and we do really like it, right? So that's great. And then of course for your runes, we have got here this one, which represents, so this is Tiwaz and it represents star. Oh yes, star. So this is miracle, hope, things coming together, things aligning, represents justice, bravery, victory, right? It represents celebration. It represents just a sense of like, wow, you know, things manifesting and things really coming together in a sense that gives you so much happiness and fulfillment. And so that's star, okay? You won't believe what this one is. It's sun. Yeah, see? The planets and the sun and the energies around you are really helping you, okay? And so are the stars as well. Technically, the sun is a star, so yeah, let's just, let's just know that as well. So this one here is called Sowilo, and it represents security, energy, power, and confidence, which you have plenty of. And again, things are feeding. It's almost like the sun is feeding you life to grow, and you are growing. So 6 months from now, there's so much great, wonderful change and progression and joy that we see coming through here, which is just amazing. Okay, and you've also got the yellow here as well. So the sun is really helping you. Some of you may be spending a little bit more time out in the sun. Of course, you know, just make sure that you're not spending too much time in this harsh rays, you know, but yeah, I see a lot of you just enjoying the weather and things like that. So that's what I'm seeing. So yeah, this is what we have for you, group number 4. Now, if this resonates with you, let me know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course intention items which are on my website, such as these rings, charms, letters, crystals, etc. Everything is on there. And of course you can follow me on Instagram or TikTok, where I also post short readings which are completely free to watch. And yeah, do check that out if you're interested. And I will see you all very, very soon. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.